our next chapter.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far. And you have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse. I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around. Down in a hurry. Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
Down with a DDT. Tag.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners? It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt, and fast.
Oh, nothing pretty about that.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship. And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
Then a knee right to the throat.
There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge? Steered away there.
Quickly hoisting him up.
Snap! Pile driver. This could do it.
2.
And a win for the Steiner brothers.
Here are your winners, Rick and Scott.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far. And you have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight. Sent to the corner. Tag is made. What is on the horizon here? Opponent perched on the shoulders. They're climbing the rope. What in the world? No, no!
A double team avalanche DDT! The Head Shrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship. And taking flight. What a headbutt. Oh, the headbutt.
Countering that offense. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Oddsmakers in Nevada had the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the head shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt and fast.
Ref needs to check on that fresh cut on Scott.
Then a knee right to the throat. Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight, could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the head shrinkers to the top as well.
Samu calling on the WWE Universe to fuel him.
Punishing power slam.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster. Shoulder tackle.
Momentum moving towards Samu's corner.
The head shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the head shrinkers.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Steiner drawing a big reaction from the crowd.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off. Oh!
As we'll set up in the corner of the ring. Into the cutter, looking for the win.
Just kicks out.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
Closed fist connects.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all 4 men in this tag team showcase. Tag made. Rick and Scott Steiner looking for some tandem offense here from the top. Steiner Bulldog. Big move from the Steiners. Might just end things. Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
Draped across the top rope.
Flying forearm.
Oh, man, he's getting ready to pull the trigger.
From the top. Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now. Cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made, and Scott not aware. Big kick. Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
Come on, there's no fair play in that.
Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
Oh, my Lord.
We might be nearing the limits of this match.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Clothesline. Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Tags into the match.
Man. Oh, man.
And that blow has him wavering.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
Turns it around. Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer.
Sent right into the corner. Tag made, and here comes the double team. Classic tag team wrestling here. Off the second rope. Taking their time. Into the avalanche DDT. Scott gets waylaid.
Samu sensed that was coming.
German suplex. Scott covers, shoulders down. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
He's still got more left in the tank.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Goodness, that looked bad.
Ooh, what an elbow.
A barrage of elbows.
Oh, in the corner, and look at this, unrelenting with the elbows.
The head shrinkers and the Steiners are engaged in an epic battle.
Both teams making the Roman gladiators proud. He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
Caught in a bad spot.
Strong elbows right on the mark.
Oof. Kick right to the face.
Fatu is heading up top.
He's looking like easy prey, about to fall into a trap.
Up high.
Diving brain chop. And doing it again. Take it up high.
Headbutt right on the mark.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Ducks under.
Let's go behind.
Into a German suplex.
Got him in the corner now.
Whiplash off the turnbuckles? The head shrinkers, the Steiners, taking each other to the limit in the biggest match of their careers.
And this may just be the greatest tag match we've seen in nearly a decade of WrestleManias.
He's able to slip away from that. Oh, lariat!
Fatu combats out of that. Double team coming. Oh, face first.
And the head shrinkers just might have it.
Oh, going right into the pin.
And the count stopped short of 2.
Thought he had it. You gotta be kidding me.
Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out.
Looks like this could be the end.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet. And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. I don't know about you two, but I can barely hear my own thoughts.
The WWE Universe is making their feelings heard loud and clear.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. That body blow.
You see the height on that?
Take off. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Counters to gain the advantage.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
And a disorienting blow to the head there.
Getting the tag could be the momentum swing they needed.
Scott Steiner is fired up and ready to go.
Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Goes into the corner.
Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Oh, face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
This has to be it. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective. Stomping. Ouch. Up the rope he goes.
Look out.
The cross connects. Is there any air left in Scott?
2. And a kick out.
I can't believe that this whole arena's in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall.
Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you got to be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm.
The volume in this building has increased exponentially. The fans are willing these competitors to push forward.
Win or lose, these superstars are going to be held in high esteem after this one.
Tag made.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Oh, up to the middle rope.
Bulldog! Is that enough to finally put down the headbangers?
Oh. Stopped dead in their tracks with a shot to the face.
Saw it coming and avoided it.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done. Shoulder tackle.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
That's a tag.
Tag made. Double team incoming. Dueling headbutts.
Climb to the top rope here.
Flying. Completely missed the mark there. Oh my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Oh, strong knee connects. Waistlock from behind.
Deadlift back suplex. And there's a good blow to the body.
Samu avoids that one.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
And a well-timed maneuver rocks Rick.
Rick's in desperate need of a response here as this match hangs in the balance.
Barely kicks out. He gets the kick out after the 1. Quick count out after 1.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct. Kneecap goes right into the face to halt the attack.
Steiner making clear he has his number.
Uh-oh. Boom, what a roundhouse. Shoulders down. Does he have him? And keeps his partner alive.
Getting him right into the corner.
Tag. Double team coming. Oh, face first.
Rick looks out of it.
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2 count. And the head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against a newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
The challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion. This should be a memorable match. The champ with the cover. Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
Still in it.
Taking things to the top rope. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Rocky isn't being given any room to recover.
This pristine offense from Helmsley has Rocky Maivia scrambling.
getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Put down face first.
And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most cerebral Intercontinental Champion we've had.
Cerebral, I like that description for Helmsley.
He avoids the contact.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well, the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia.
Now the pin for the championship. Shoulders up before two.
Not quite enough to put him away.
A face buck. Caught him. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. The champ is in control.
There's two. And a heartbreaking loss for the young upstart, Rocky Maivia.
Here is your winner, and still
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
And gets sent right into the corner.
To the face. How that went telegraphed. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Maivia gets stonewalled. Rocky beats him to the punch.
The barricade.
To the arm.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Thompson. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
What's it going to take for Hunter Thompson to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Helmsley has no control here.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Into the pin.
Yeah, that was clearly a rope break.
This is just nasty.
Oh, look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Easy.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the sick.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle in a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook to the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky. Taking his time, looking to put him away.
Wwe just collapsed. This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup. I think Wwe is done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
In a family,
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steel.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if the cage can even contain them. George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Perched up there on the top of the cage now. What a counter!
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Oh. Peter Maivia turns that around. Watch out! Oh, ouch! Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon. Nice scoop slam.
This is not looking good for him.
You can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
Oh, what a tackle.
Uh-oh.
He counters with a great reversal. Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
Taking it step by step, climbing onwards and upwards. Ooh.
George Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation. Steele is becoming a bloody mess in there. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Fist drop. Momentum is all with Maivia now.
Steele now just trying to survive.
Maivia cover here. Is it enough? And a kick out before the count even begins.
At this point of the match, I'm not surprised.
The attack off.
He's managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Peter Maivia trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Boom. Honing in on the arm.
He's in complete command here.
And I don't see Peter Maivia slowing down anytime soon.
And now propped up in the corner.
Lands an elbow.
The breadbasket.
Oh, goodness. I wasn't expecting a kick to the face.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stuntman credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Oh, my gosh, that's gross.
Struggling to get back on his feet, looking lost out there.
Maivia one step ahead. Crank in the head. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to
Peter Maivia has something brewing.
Ooh, back first. Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up?
Nothing fancy there.
Ooh, up into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Manages to land.
No, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
Backed up. Kick out.
Obviously still has some fight left. Headlock applying a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall.
Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage. Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Powerbomb. He falls Engine back to the canvas.
Might have pulled something on that landing.
Turns that in his favor.
Reverses the move into a DDT.
Finds room and lands a jawbreaker.
Side headlock takeover, nicely done.
Tremendous pressure applied.
Headbutt.
With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot. Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Steel now just trying to survive.
The arm absorbing the damage.
Boom! Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
He wants it one more time. Boom! What a backbreaker. No way Steel's coming back from that.
And going for the pin. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
She's not like most girls.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving Titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring. And there will be a coronation take. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves. Alabama slam!
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Valkyria keeps her away.
Oh, that hurt right in the kidney. Golly. Just like that, she turned it around.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
She better hurry or she'll get counted out.
And she's coming back to the ring now.
She gets back in the ring before the count. This match will continue.
Each woman here is on a tough road to becoming Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some...
Blast off!
All the way down to the floor.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers. Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career.
Lyra Valkyria making it loud and clear for her opponent tonight.
Almost used all of the count there.
Valkyria gets counted.
And a foot slam to follow.
Oh, that opens the door for Valkyria. Cover, is it enough? She kicks out at one.
Keeping a loss at bay for now. Ooh, a merciless looking blow.
Turn it around with a reversal. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting. Disgusting behavior. There was no respect shown there. So strong. Fireman. Uh-oh. Using the elbow to escape the attack. Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of any size.
Leading her into the corner now. Ooh. And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the Irresistible Force likes.
Legs getting tangled in the corner, stuck in the tree of woe.
Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
Ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
She counters it.
Holy time offense there. Nia looking to end this thing.
Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan drop driving all of the air out of Lyra Valkyria. Ripped in the hard way.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop on the top. Whoa, what a landing.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night. Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the
Aya said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jackson. Officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
I'm sure you will agree with.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Oh, got Austin back. Wow. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Oh, that hurt right in the kidney. Golly. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. What's he hoping to find down there?
You know, I've always been curious about the versatility of shovels.
No signs of either combatant backing down. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Loving blows.
Shoulders down, going for the cover. Power right out at one. Not yet. Connects. Saw it coming.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. Puts the boot to the midsection.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, what's going through Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold?
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that, and you pin.
Here we go.
And he manages to kick out at one.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
Carefully measured. With an elbow drop. Austin decompression. 10 months of frustration into the single most important ass whooping of his life. And though the Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi in his family.
Look, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Rikishi is getting picked apart right now.
Stone Cold teeing off and getting the best of Rikishi. Austin's waited a long time for this.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Ooh.
Look at the way Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Rikishi is getting picked apart right now. Stone Cold teeing off and getting the best of Rikishi. Austin's waited a long time for this. And that was a well-executed attack.
changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
Austin getting in his opponent's face. I don't think the censors would like the venom that's coming out of the Rattlesnake's mouth right now. Things are heading ringside now.
Uh-oh. Don't bring the fight over here.
Better clear out, guys.
Whip back into the ring.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
And there's Austin sent flying.
Sky high. What? Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Hip drop.
I'm a witness to see that.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the Rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipate.
Eludes the attack.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Tagged with a punch. Tossed down.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. And he re-enters into the ring.
And Rikishi evades that.
Oh, yeah, that's got it.
Kendo stick to the skull.
Rikishi feeling the pride of his family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold.
Rikishi finds his target with that one. Oh, he fights Rikishi back.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Side coming. And counters it.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
Being placed in the corner here.
Boom! Tossing the shovel right at them.
In the corner. The stops by Austin.
And another stop.
Rikishi is down. It could be over. And a kick out at only one.
He's still got life in this matchup.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Target this time to reverse that maneuver. And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the Rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey.
Stiff elbow will break down.
Escapes with a knee to the gut. Goes.
And here's Austin looking to end it right now. A defiant kick out after one.
Wow, I thought this was over. He's lining him up.
And Rikishi with a counter.
That is hard to watch.
Oh, Stone Cold is experiencing the brutality of Rikishi.
He's able to counter that.
Austin, no!
Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Shoulders down. The Rattlesnake bites again. Austin gets his payback.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this...
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life. Instead, he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit.
On the top.
Crash and burn.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible. Targeting a body part, working the arm.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the shark tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're forcing that only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
We've talked so much about the points leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there was no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold.
Here's the cover.
Could be it.
He's able to kick out before two.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
And walking it dry. And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it. Power slam.
Rikishi feeling the pride of his family with every ounce of damage he delivers to Stone Cold.
Good golly, what a knee.
Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Trading counters here.
Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
Austin gets stymied.
He's got that boot right up against his face. Come on.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. Choke slam.
Landed. Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi! Driver! Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
And Rikishi enjoying his word down the rattlesnake. Throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey. Shot to the gut with...
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Shoulder shoots up before two. I don't
know what more this superstar can do to put him away. Oh, right to the gut.
Back down the hatches. These two are ready.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Rikishi is down. It could be over. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match. He wants this fight on the outside.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Show you just never know what your opponent's capable of.
Austin has put away so many opponents like this before, but tonight is going to be a tougher battle for the Rattlesnake.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. And this one could be moving to ringside. Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Targeting the arm now. Things now not going well for Rikishi.
The Rattlesnake is sinking his teeth in, and Rikishi's in a bad way. He's heading back to the ring.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Right on target with a stop to the gut. And the scariest thing here is the amount of enjoyment Austin is having.
There is no amount of pain on Rikishi that Austin will ever be fully satisfied with.
Oh, countered into a power slam. And that was just as devastating as a sledgehammer to Austin's trunk. Such thunderous impact.
Separation.
What a chop.
Coming back from the outside now.
A show of confidence from Rikishi.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
He grabbed a shovel. He is looking to do as much damage as humanly possible here. Oh, drop.
so many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Working to neutralize that arm.
And nothing good has ever come from fighting up on the stage. The reversal by Rikishi. Wards that off. What a response.
Lights out. DDT connects.
Seeing them fighting on the stage like this is not going to end well.
Oh! Getting to his feet, but he doesn't know what's waiting. Fez press.
Here comes Austin.
Austin with a Fez press. Now rapid fire rights from the rattlesnake.
And the probability of serious injury just skyrocketed as the action moves onto the staging area.
We knew tonight was not going to be pretty. We knew we would see bedlam.
We are seeing Rikishi's evil intentions and Stone Cold's rage collide.
Moving into the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Clothesline! What impact!
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Stone Cold not even a little close to backing down here.
Scooped up, here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Superstars are displaying absolutely zero concern for their own well-being.
Yeah, nothing good can come of this.
He's able to reverse it. Caught the leg.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
To the face.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
What impact.
The ramp is no place for duking it out.
Unless you're looking to do real damage, then it's the perfect place.
He gets into the ring.
Now heading outside.
Shoulder tackle. Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Oh! Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin getting the crowd riled up right now.
Rikishi finds his target with that one.
Propped up in the corner.
He fights Rikishi back.
You can feel the utter hatred these men have for one another. There is nothing more they want to do than end each other's career.
Headbutt delivered by Rikishi. Ready to inflict more damage. Here it comes!
Shaker.
Is that enough to take out Austin?
Covers. Two. Oh, kicks out. Kicks out.
Unbelievable tenacity on display from Stone Cold. Austin simply refuses to quit.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith.